everyone. This is Felicia with Rogue Fibers. I hope you will enjoy the new background. I thought I would change things up. I'm still in my living room, but I'm sitting on my couch. You can see my Cardi right beside me. I have a lot of work that I need to do on it, as you know. But I thought I would just check in with you guys. I'm drinking some water. I like the carbonated kind. So I have a little soda stream and I carbonate my water with the best of them. And I pour it in my little Starbucks cup and I drink it all day. So I don't know about you guys, but I try to get in a gallon a day, which being home is great because then they can all be carbonated glasses of water. But I will say I'm going through CO2 canisters like there's no tomorrow. But that's okay, totally worth it. Still water is dead water, as they say in Germany. And I never thought that I would agree with that sentiment, but 100% real. That's a thing. Anyway, I thought that I would share with you guys some of the purchases that I made during the COVID quarantine. Right at the beginning, a lot of folks were having specials or they dyed up special COVID coping colorways, that kind of thing. And so I just thought I would share some of those things that I got. Because of course, what else are we gonna do all day? All this spare time on my hands, and I'm not spending money on things that I would normally spend it on. Well, so I have a couple of things to show you. The first is from Katrinkles. Most people have seen Katrinkles, even if you don't know who she is, because a lot of yarn stores will sell what I'm going to show you, which are the knitting gauge, squares, the swatches, any wooden needle sizers. There's a lot of wooden square keychains that have like the Kitchener stitch or different stitches, different needle sizes, wraps per inch, that kind of thing. A lot of that comes from Katrinkles. Well, she came out with like a darning loom. So it comes in this cute little box. And you can use it to darn anything, but I got it because the mending embroidery is a big thing right now, and like overstitching on knitted items or even like a woven fabric is kind of a thing now, and I'm learning how to embroider, and I thought that might be kind of fun. So it comes with this little darning loom, and it has I don't know what it's called, whatever the attachment is, but you just rubber band it onto the loom, and you would have the fabric that you're going to darn sandwiched between these two, and then you can just stitch it in either with a tapestry needle or with a regular darning needle and thread. So it actually came with a little darning needle. So it was really cute. It comes with instructions if you're not sure how to work it, but that was pretty cute. And it's got these little socks on it. Of course, I couldn't just get that. I've actually been wanting one of those swatch rulers. So, you know, in general, when you're making a swatch, you would knit 4 inches a square and then and then use that to count the number of stitches and the number of rows, which would get you a swatch for whatever garment or project that you're making. And so people swatch in different ways, and one of the ways what I was doing was always knitting 40 stitches. If that way I had plenty of space on either side. Like if a swatch said, oh, 28 stitches per 4 inches, well, I'd have plenty of space to kind of maneuver my ruler around to count the number of stitches, because I don't know about you guys, but at the beginning and the end of the row, sometimes my tension gets tighter, especially if I'm changing colors, or it's just kind of messy if you're when you flip the work around, and that just edge is, I don't like it. So I like to have just plenty of space to measure, and then I do the same 40 40 40, right? My friend who was knitting this cardigan with me, she said, well, why would you do that? If 28 stitches is 4 inches, then just knit 28 stitches. And if it doesn't make it to 4 inches, then you don't have the right gauge. Well, that would be smart thinking. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so yeah, that's a great way to do it. I don't know why I didn't think about it that way. So I thought, okay, well, maybe that's next time I'll do it that way. And then I thought, well, if I'm gonna try, I might as well experiment with a couple of different ways to swatch. Some people do yarn overs for each row that matches the knitting needle size. Some people do not. Some people always have a garter stitch edging, so it looks like a little, like a coaster or a washcloth or something like that. Some people create their swatches and then save them to make swatch blankets or throws or whatever. Right now mine are just stored after they're blocked. I store them in a little notebook that my friend has called her manual Ravelry. She gave me this great idea and I love it, so I started doing that this year. I'll have to get that out and show you guys later, but anyway, so I thought if I was going to do that, I might need some swatch blockers. They're not really blockers or rulers, so 2x2, 4x4, and then this must be 6x6. Yeah, 6x6. And this is a Katrinkles ruler kit, and you put the ruler right on top of your swatch, so you're holding it down on both sides, and it's real easy to count. And I've always wanted one, so why not get a whole set, right? And then of course she had these cute little stitch markers, and they're animals. There's a llama and a sheep and a little goat. Let's see. Yeah, sheepy, llama, alpaca. They're super cute. Rabbit. I just thought those were really cute. I couldn't resist, so I got me a couple. Yeah, so that was my little Katrinkles haul. And then Hot Knit Yarns, again, my friend. I'm gonna ask her if I can say her name on here because I keep wanting to, and then I think, oh no, what if that's TMI? So I'm just gonna call her my friend for now and see if she'll let me say her name on my little vlog. So anyway, she got these wonderful, beautiful, amazing colors from Hot Knit Yarns. They dyed Quarantine 2020. Is that gorgeous or what? And when I saw her haul, I thought, oh my god, I need this. So I got it on Jimmy Sock, which is nylon superwash merino. And then I saw this and I thought it was a great, I think it's called Dragon Egg. Yep, Dragon Egg. And I just thought they looked so great together. So they need to be something. And then I got something that's a little out of my wheelhouse, and it's called Pause to Ponder. Pause to Ponder. And this is on McQueen Silk Sock. So that is their superwash silk. And I'm a fan of this high twist the high twist yarn is my favorite. So I'll put all that information down at the bottom, but I liked the pastel, and I got this in April, so it was, right around Easter, and it just felt like spring, and I need a little bit of color in my life, so I picked it up. Yeah, so it's kind of been fun being home and getting little presents in the mail every so often. Yeah, and I mentioned that I have been learning how to embroider, so I thought I would show you. I haven't ironed it, but I took it out of the hoop. This is my first embroidery project. So I really like that. I have a coworker who has become a pretty close friend who went on Amazon and found a bunch of kits from, I want to say the name of the company is Kato. And so this came in a kit. It came with the hoop, it came with the fabric, it came with all the threads that you need to do this particular pattern. And the pattern was yeah, I'm gonna call it a pattern. Anyways, it was traced on the cloth, and then there's a little instruction booklet that tells you how to do each of the stitches. So let me tell you, if you want to do something with your hands and feel like you're being productive, but also you need something that's very calming, this is a quick project. It is very calming, except for French knots. Just beware. But it's very calming, very meditative, and yeah, it's so satisfying because it's you see very quickly the progress that you're making, and right. So now I just need to figure out how am I gonna mount it. I think I'm just gonna put it back in the embroidery hoop, and there's a special way that you can sew up the back so that it's clean and it looks like a mounted framed little piece of artwork. And then I'll put it somewhere on the wall, because you can see I have a lot of bare space behind me on the walls, which is okay. I have a lot of artwork that I haven't put up. I just haven't figured out how I want to display everything in the house. But you can see behind me this peacock I painted. That's one of my favorites. And above it are two illustrative drawings that I bought. I want to say I got them in Poland, but I might have gotten them, oh man, I might have gotten them in Czechoslovakia, or the Czech Republic now, I guess it's called. Yeah, I'll have to check. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that little arrangement down there. I asked my dad to put that up, and it was freaking him out because I wouldn't let him measure anything. I'm just like, put the painting up, and then put the two little framed pictures above it, and he has to measure everything, level everything, check or recheck, and I'm like, no, just put it up there. And so it's slightly off balance, and I know it drives him crazy, which kind of gives me a little perverse joy. Poor dad. All right. Anyway, so I am going to sign off for today. I'm glad that you checked in with me. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. And if you are coming back, thank you for putting up with my shenanigans. Have a wonderful evening. Be crafty, be healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.